Hi guys, welcome to my Iseehair review. These are the things that came in the box as usual, and this time it came with an elastic band, so y'all know I'm hype already. This is a 26-inch straight wig with a 4x4 closure. The wig is 250% density and it came with all the clips as usual. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. So right now I'm just clipping the hair back so that when I'm plucking it doesn't get in the way. As you can also see, I don't really have a structured way of doing things. I just start where it's the most dense looking, and then I make my way to the front, and then I'm combing the hair in between just to see how it looks. Like, you know, just to make sure it doesn't still look too dense, or just make sure there's no bald spots. So right now I'm just gonna comb back the hair to see if I've made any progress, but as you can see it's still looking pretty dense. So you're just gonna go back in and pluck some more just until you get to your desired results. I kind of like to have a thin hairline, but I don't mind the hair at the back being kind of thick. I just feel like that suits my head and the best, but do you. So I'm just going to go in and pluck some more and then just keep combing back to double check. And you do this just to make sure that you don't have any bald spots, or you know what I mean? And a trick to not creating bald spots is just to make sure that you don't pluck in the same place. Like just bounce around, just pluck all over, but not in the same place more than once or twice, because you can get bald spots and you know, it doesn't look the best. But also let me know if you guys would like a tutorial on how to fix bald spots, because I do that a lot, child. But yeah, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to make a video for you guys. Now, because this is a 4x4 closure, you really don't need to do too much plucking, but I just like to make sure to go around like the perimeter of the closure just to make sure that everything's kind of cohesive. But yeah, this should only take you about 10 to 15 minutes because it is a 4x4 closure, whereas a frontal would definitely be like half an hour. So right now I'm just going to show you guys a technique that I see a lot of YouTubers use, but I just can't get into it. They'll part the hairline and then just pluck in sections, but for me, I cannot. But that's a very good technique, obviously, because so many people use it, but it's just not for me. Girl, I like to get it done right away, baby. So back to plucking in my very chaotic manner, but like I said, the technique I just showed you, if you are more of a perfectionist and like to work in sections, I definitely recommend it. But right now I'm just gonna keep on plucking and I'll show you guys how it looks after. So this is it for now. I eventually went back and plucked some more, but on to bleaching. Please don't be like me. Please stick to 20 volume developer or 10. Do not go to 30 or 40, but that's all I had. And do not use extra strength bleaching powder, but those were all I had, child. So I ended up over bleaching my knots. I was also bleaching my mom's wig. Some of her hair literally came out when I was washing it. So like I said, if y'all want a tutorial on how to fix over bleached knots and over plucking, let me know, because I have to do it anyways. So if you guys want to see how I work with that, just let me know and I got you. So this is the hair after I bleached it, and I'm gonna go wash it out and come back. So I'm back. This is like a few days later. I believe I co-washed this unit and then let it just, dry, what's it called? Wind dry, air dry, child. Anyways, so I let it air dry, and right now I'm just gonna cut off the clip at the top. So now I'm just gonna put this on my head. I started off with a wig cap, but I just do not like a wig cap. As long as you brush your hair back and slick your edges back and everything, it works, honestly. So yeah, I just get the best looks when I do that. So right now I'm just gonna take my Got To Be spray and spray the lace down to my head and then just cut off the excess lace. So as usual, I'm just gonna take this comb to make sure that the glue is kind of saturated. It's really through the hair so that everything stays in place. And then I'm just gonna go back in and add some more glue as I see fit. So now I'm just going to take this blow dryer and then the pointy end of this edge brush. I'm just going to make sure that the lace is really stuck down into the glue. Now I'm taking my elastic band, and then this is just going to ensure that the lace melts into my skin. This hair is so fun to brush. Like, this is some of the silkiest hair ever, but I'll get into that later. While I'm waiting for the lace and everything or the glue to dry, I'm just gonna part the hair, and I'll show you guys what I mean by over bleach. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not the desired look, but we can definitely work around it. So now I'm just going to part the hair and try to style it while the glue dries. So right now I'm just using my Cantu Oil Sheen Deep Conditioning Spray. I use this before I put heat on the hair just to make sure that it's protected and also gives a nice shiny look to the hair. If you remember this tip in my last video, also if you haven't watched my video, go watch it. But this is definitely a major hack in making your closures look like a frontal. Like, look at that. It just gives the effect that your hair isn't just flat. So right now I'm just going ahead and cutting off the lace. I'm looking very crusty right now, but it'll look a lot better after. Make sure to cut the lace as close to the hairline as possible. This is just to make sure that there's no chance of seeing any excess lace or anything. And yeah, this is how I get my best results, honestly. So now that that's finished, I'm just going to put the elastic band again, and while I'm letting it dry, I'm going to straighten the hair. So stay tuned. I always get 250% density for straight wigs, and then I get mad that I have to straighten so much hair. So I'm not even gonna, the process of me straightening this hair, I was over it. I was over it. So I'm just gonna speed it up, okay? But yeah, the hair looks so gorgeous when straightened. For the best results, I always use a brush and then I let the straightener follow it, and then I get a really nice silky bone straight type of texture. So after I finished straightening the hair, I went on to make the two little baby hairs that I use for closures. I don't like a lot of baby hairs, especially not for closures. And I find that you get a very natural looking wig when you do this. So yeah, my baby hairs are a mess today, but it gets the job done. Just grab two little strands and cut, and then just swoop, and then you're good to go. I'm so proud of how this turned out. I think it's giving very much frontal. I hope you guys follow this tutorial, and I hope you guys get these same results or even better. But I'm about to give you my full review after I beat my face. So this is me a couple days later. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna try to talk as loud as possible, but my neighbor is trying to be a rapper, so he's always blasting music, so I hope you can hear me and not the music. I've already straightened the hair, slept with the hair, like, it's still gorgeous. This was the 26-inch 4x4 closure, 250% density. This is the hair. It's pretty thick, not too thick, but like a good amount. Definitely good if you have a big head. Big heads unite. 26 inches, so it comes like right by my belly button basically. But yeah, it's just the silkiest hair I've ever felt. All in all, it's a very gorgeous unit. I had a lot of fun with this hair. I love it so much, and like I said, I definitely recommend IC if you're looking for wigs that are at an affordable price but super great quality. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.